Alrighty, good afternoon Australia, and as promised 2:30 p.m. live from Bracken Ridge, 3:30 p.m. obviously if you are in Australian Eastern District time down in Sydney and Melbourne. Beautiful blue sky here in Brisbane. I think it's a good 26-27 degrees today. You got Scott, the proud owner of Smart Kids Australia, and me, Vic, and we are live from one of our customers' house right here in Bracken Ridge in Brisbane, who has purchased a 7x4 deck kit and then an 8x5 insulated flyover roof kit to go on top of this. This is the first time we're doing a Facebook Live, Scott, where the customer is going to be joining us and the customer is building the kit themselves. So I am really looking forward to this one.
Yeah, this was a really good opportunity to engage with one of our clients here in Brisbane, in beautiful Bracken Ridge. Mike's got a great low-set brick home here. It is a little bit off the ground at the back of the property because of the angle of the block here, but this is a perfect application for one of our ground level deck kits with an insulated flyover roof combination that goes with that. Now, over the last 4 or 5 days, we must have had about 150 mil of rain here in Brisbane, so everything's a little damp underfoot. It's a good thing though, it hasn't affected Mike's building plans. He got his footings in, got his deck down, and he's ready to start laying decking on this fantastic structure. So it was a perfect opportunity for us, good timing, and a chance to get out here and have a look at this one.
100%. So the reason why we call this a ground level deck frame is because the height of this structure from the floor is less than a meter off the ground. According to the building code requirements in Australia these days, any structure, any floor structure that's more than a meter off the ground requires a different set of engineering. Therefore, we call that a high set deck frame, and anything less than a meter off the ground requires another load of engineering, which is why we call it a ground level deck frame.
And you'll see both of those options on our website. When you go to the website, smartkits.com, you'll see high set decks and low set decks. Yeah, and both options are there. So this 7 meter by 4 meter is a standard kit on our website, ready to purchase right now.
Now this entire structure here is made using our floor beams. This is a small offcut that Mike's got left on site. I believe this one would be a 150 by 50. We've got a 100 by 50 joist here, and we've also got a bigger bearer, which is a 200 by 50. It all determines what kind of spans you are after and you can get from this product here. In this case, we're coming out from the house 4 meters from where it attaches to the brick, but we do have that center bearer there with a few posts supporting that, and you can see 2 lines of joist, 2 meters each, running from the brick to that center bearer and from the center bearer to this front bearer here.
Yeah, so with those steel frame decks, depending on what you're going to do will be the type of steel frame that we supply or that you choose as well. Because this one is under a meter high, and it's not like Mike, who's quite a tall fella standing over in the background there, is going to hit his head walking under this thing, because he won't be walking underneath it. It doesn't matter that this deck has a line of posts in the middle. And what that's done is it's brought the material price down, because we're using 100 by 50 millimeter joists in here. But where you want to do a 4 or a 4.2 meter span deck, and you want to park a car under it, or walk under it, or turn it into a kid's play area, we're going to give you beams that will span that whole distance, so you don't have to have a middle line of bearers.
And we can get up to 4.2 meters from where it starts at your house to this front bearer without any post in the center for you to use that space underneath. If you do have a house where you can obviously walk in underneath and use that space for parking, or make that into a second entertaining area or something of that sort.
Yeah.
Now, the most important thing to note about these structures is that they're capable of taking 300 kilograms per meter square of floor structure. So 28 of weight. Yeah. So 28 square meter roof, 28 square meter floor system here, Scott, times 300 kilograms per square meter. That's close to I didn't really do
lots of people standing on your deck for your New Year's Eve party this year. Look, and these decks are designed to handle load, to put people on, to entertain on, to live on. That's what we're talking about here. However, if you wanted to put a spa on there, like I said the other day in our live feed, a pizza oven or something heavy, just have a chat to us about it, because what we can do is we can do a little bit of extra work on there, put in a couple of extra posts, and make sure that your deck can handle those dead loads as well. So no worries at all.
Awesome. Scott,
now you've got some stuff to give away.
Oh yeah, before we get too further, Now, last week's winner of the $200 Bunnings gift card was a lady named Louise Bradley from down in Victoria.
Well done, Louise
Congratulations,
Bradley.
Congratulations, Louise. Now, I also just found out about 30 seconds before going live today that Louise is about to purchase a 10 by 6 insulated flower roof from us.
Well done, Louise. Good choice.
And she's got one of our qualified registered builders down in Victoria, Jaden, going out to site to do a quick site visit, triple check the measurements, make sure it's all working accurately before she goes ahead and orders the kit.
Now, quick shout out to Jaden, doing a great job down there. One of our recommended installers down there in the Melbourne, Victorian area. And if you want to buy a kit and you want to get it built, if you've decided that it's too much for you to take on, but you still want to save thousands and thousands of dollars on what some of those other buildings and companies have quoted you, just give us a yell. We'll have a discussion about it. We'll put you in touch with someone like Jaden who can come out to site, do a proper measure up for you, and make sure that that design is 100% accurate and can also do the installation for you as well, saving thousands.
Now, 2 more big giveaways this week. Giveaway number 1, share this video, make it public for your chance to win a $200 Bunnings voucher. That's for sharing the video. And watch this video till the end, because I'm going to give away the word to comment this week for your chance to win a $200 BWS voucher.
BWS voucher. And I'm feeling pretty generous today. I might throw a third one in there, another $200 cash prize, cashola, to one lucky person as well. But you just got to stay tuned to the end of the video to be able to win that. So we've got $400 more to give away yet.
Yep, 100%.
We've also got our YouTube promotion running at the moment. So during this live feed, once it ends, don't do it now. Stay with us. We want your attention. When the live feed ends, jump over to our YouTube channel, Smart Kits, and you will see us there. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notifications bell, and you will go in the draw to win $1,000 cash. And that'll be drawn on the 23rd of December, and that's for one lucky subscriber who subscribes to our YouTube channel between now and the 23rd of December. So don't forget to head over there. And of course, while you're watching this video, smash that like button.
Yep.
Because the like button show us that you're engaged, and it also gets traction on the video and helps us do more of this stuff.
Yeah, and do it much better than what we were doing a year ago.
Woohoo! Well, our production quality a year ago was pretty average. Now that we've got Megan on the levers, the levers of control for the tech and the social media, I'm sure you'll all agree that Megan's doing a great job, because I've got to tell you, our timelines never look so good. Certainly stepped it up from me and you doing it.
Yeah. We do know how steel works. We definitely don't know how social media works.
Please like the page though as well, and follow us for more great deals, specials and opportunities as we bring you these videos from site too.
Now, our customer Mike is just standing behind us. I'll move out of the video. Scott's got a lot of questions to ask Mike and get his feedback and his opinion on this type of project.
Come on in, Mike.
Over to you.
Thanks.
Hey, thanks for your time, mate. Thanks
No
for
worries.
coming. Thanks for letting us come to your house.
No worries.
Yeah, a couple of ruffians from Brisbane here, and your backyard checking out the deck that you've built.
Yeah, that's right. It's a great deck. We love it. Haven't been able to use it just yet, but hopefully in the next couple of days,
Yep.
they'll put some decking on. And
Yeah. Mate, you've done an absolutely fantastic job. Now, let me just break this down for the folks at home. You're not a tradesman.
Nah.
No. But you're a clever fella. Okay?
Yeah. I like to keep my hands busy.
Yeah, and I can tell that as well. So the idea of having a crack at doing a DIY project, you weren't adverse to that?
No, not at all. It's probably attracted me to do it because I suppose seeing something you've built yourself is always something you can show off to your friends and your mates. But it just saves you a bit of money as well.
Yeah. Plus, there's like a bit of Aussie pride in that. This is your home. It's your castle. You're building your outdoor lifestyle. You're going to be entertaining your family out here at Christmas, and that's going to be a good feeling.
Yeah. No, we can't wait. I think that's one of the biggest things is being able to have family and friends around and watch the Ashes at the end of the year and crack a collie. So.
Yeah, crack a collie. There'll be definitely a bit of that going on. I reckon
Yep.
this deck's going to see quite a few beers in its lifetime.
Yeah, that's for sure.
For good reason too. Listen, when you were doing your due diligence and you were doing your research, what attracted you to Smart Kits?
Yeah, I suppose there's a few things. So I think Smart Kits being locally Australian owned, having Australian steel all in it was a big calling card. Also, the price was a lot cheaper than other places. We got a few quotes around to get people to supply and install it, and they were just through the roof of what we could afford. But also, I think just being able to do it yourself is one of the most attractive things as well.
Yeah, nice. And you did get some quotes from some other building companies. You want to shock the viewers at home with what they told you?
Yeah, so for the same size deck and the same size flyover roof, they were going to charge us $36,500 to buy and install, and this deck with flyover roof is going to cost us just under half that. So
Under half that price. And so you put some weekends in, and I understand Dad's been out here helping
yeah,
as well.
that's right. That's right. He's coming double checking my measurements, making sure everything's cuts all right. Measure twice, cut once.
Yeah, measure twice and cut once, and I think that's a beautiful philosophy for everything in life.
Yeah.
But you have definitely taken it to the next level here, because I was having a look over this deck, and it is millimetre perfect. Every screw and bolt is exactly in place. You haven't missed a beat here, mate. You've done these magnificent footings. You've set your deck height up correctly with the way you want to get your floor to work in the house. And it's really impressive to walk out here and see this, mate. No, hats off to you, man.
Yeah,
well
thanks,
done.
thanks. Yeah, no, it's been a great process. I mean, like we got the frame all done in about a weekend, and then we've got the footings done the next weekend. So it's pretty quick to do when you've got a couple of mates. So.
Tell me about that. I know I've had this feeling myself, and I've got the deck frame up, and I've walked on the beams and stood out in the middle of it going, well, this is going to be my view in the future. Do you have that moment?
Oh, 100%, yeah. Like I almost did it too early before the footing set, but it was definitely, as soon as they went, hard, it was great to be able to walk out and just feel that breeze and see that view into your backyard. It's almost like it changes the whole property, You've got a whole new lease on the property.
Yeah, because you're in a pretty elevated position here in Bracken Ridge, and I can feel that breeze coming through now. So this is going to be a really comfortable, cool place to be this summer.
Yeah, 100%. Yep.
Yeah, and so let's have a chat about the decking that you're going to put down.
Yep.
Because with our smart kits, as we've said in previous videos, and we'll touch on it again, there's a ton of options as far as decking goes. Because our steel frames are designed to carry 300 kilos per square metre, you could put fibre cement with tiles down, you could put composite decking down, you could put all sorts of varieties of timber down there, and you've chosen something pretty special here. Why don't you talk us through what you've got there, mate?
Yeah, sure. So this is 140 mil Merbo, or Merbau, as you would say. That's it. We chose to go with the longest, and most of the stock standard decks are probably about 90 by 19. And we chose to go with 140 mil. One, because it sort of looks a bit nicer, and also there's about 500 less screws you got to drive in, which will save us a bit of time. But also it creates, like, with the roof, it'll make this area sort of an extension of the house. So having something that looks nice will definitely add to the deck, I think. So,
yeah, and 140 mil, you don't see a heck of a lot of it on decks. I commend you for your choice.
Thanks.
And we had a discussion about it earlier. You got this decking timber from Bunnings.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
nice one. And you didn't pay too much for it either.
No. So it's supply and delivered here of the decking just about $2,000. So. Not too bad.
Yeah, good price, especially in a market right now where timber is a pretty highly sought commodity, and the prices have certainly gone up a lot this year. You got that at a really good price. Now, your fixing method, how are you going to be sitting this on the deck?
Yeah, so you can either go. We saw the method with the clips and everything like that, but we've chosen to go with 14G tech screws, wing tech screws. So they self-drill the timber so it doesn't split. But then they also drill the steel, and then they hold in steel. So it's a timber to steel screw, but they're also slightly thicker. So they're 14G rather than 10G. So at Bunnings, you can get maximum of 12G, and these are 14. So they'll be slightly stronger, so they won't shear off. And Merbau being, what it is, it doesn't shrink or expand too much, but in the humidity, some timbers can do that.
Yeah,
and
especially here in Queensland.
That's right. And so these 14Gs will just basically make sure that they won't shear off or break anytime soon.
Yeah, because when timber contracts and expands when your temperature changes, with shittier screws, or those cheap Chinese screws, it can pop the heads off the screws. I'll tell you what, we might get some more info about that.
Yeah, sure.
We'll grab some photos off you when you're putting them in, and we'll put them on our Facebook as well, and put that up on our YouTube channel, and have a chat about some of those fixing options. And if you've got any questions at home with regards to that, throw it in the comments and we'll answer them when we get back to the office as well. Decking going down, that's your next part of the project. When are you starting that?
Yeah, so I'll probably start the decking tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, maybe even this afternoon, depending on how I feel. It's getting a bit warm, but tomorrow morning bright and early we'll probably start getting the decking down, and once that's done, we can start putting the posts for the flyover roof and go from there. Yeah.
So you got the roof from us as well. I saw that gear sitting out the front there. You're ready to go to get that decking down, get the roof on, well and truly finished by Christmas.
Yep.
Really can't wait to share some of your finished photos. And of course, we've given Mike the heads up with regards to our I Built It Smarter photo competition, and that's your opportunity to win $25,000 in cold hard cash. Tell me that wouldn't go well this Christmas.
That would definitely provide a few coldies, I reckon.
It would.
Go down well.
The competition's drawn in June of next year, but we are inviting you to enter that as soon as possible. So what you should be doing is taking photos of your project as you're building it now and getting some great finished photos. If you want to shoot some video, put it together in a package for us. When we invite those competition entries, you'll be able to submit that. That'll be your entry.
Yep.
All these entries will be going up on our website and our Facebook, and you'll be able to vote on your favourite entry to win that $25,000. And I did hear a rumour the other day that there's going to be another 25 grand in the other prize pool. So we're looking at about a total of $50,000 next year. Now, given that 18 months ago, 2 years ago, it was 18 months ago when we ran the first one, we gave away 5 grand. We're going 10x on that. We can't wait. We're really excited about that. And we can't wait to see what you guys at home have built. Because if you're like Mike, smart man, smart kids, saving a ton of money on this stuff, and building his outdoor lifestyle, and he's going to have one very, very happy family.
That's right, for sure.
Yeah, well done, mate. Thanks very much for letting us be a
No
part
worries.
of it.
Thanks for supplying the decks. Great, you know.
No worries at all.
Yeah. Cheers.
We'll bring Vic back in. Come on down, Vic.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you for that. Scott, I think you also wanted to quickly touch on the fact that Mike's building a stair from up here and then some handrails and stuff around it.
Mike is doing that, and we will show that in the photos that he submits when he gets there. But what he's decided to do is, if I'll just stand over here, and if you can see this, Megan, he's going to do a full-length staircase. Here is it, Mike? Full length. And you're going to have, about 5 treads coming down to ground level here. So he's going to have a nice, big, wide staircase. So if he wants to bring stuff around and get it into the house, or you've got multiple people coming up and down. Here's what I do at my house, because I've got a long staircase as well. We sit on there and drink beers, look at the backyard, watch kids play cricket. You know, it's just another place to sit. And with a deck that's going to be this big, you're going to have a table over there, you're going to have a day bed here, and you're going to have your chair, your staircase there, in multiple areas to sit. How good is that?
Now with the roof, Scott, we always spoke about this. We covered off on it on Wednesday as well. You want to make sure that the roof that you choose to go on top of your SmartKit deck frame ends in line with the gutters on your house, whereas the deck always ends in line with the wall of your house.
If possible.
Yep.
What we're trying to do is create symmetry in the design. That's why when we ask you for photos, we're looking at where the line of things are to make sure the design is the best one possible.
Yep. So this 7x4 deck that Mike's gone for, the roof size that he's chosen to go on top of that is an 8x5.2. Obviously, with it being a flyover design, you've got to get back into the tiles, into the top plate or the wall plate of your house. You need a little bit extra projection there.
Yeah.
And you always want the roof plane a big pass where the deck ends as well.
Usually about 500 mil. So Mike's got a 4 metre deck. Right, so 4 metre deck, we add 300 mil past the brickwork. That takes it to 4.3. Then another 500 mil at the front. But that can vary. Sometimes it's 300, sometimes it's 5, sometimes it's 7.
Yep.
A little bit of personal preference in there. And these are the things that you can tweak to also bring a project in on budget. So little stuff like that can make a
100%.
difference.
This clothesline that you're seeing there is about to go. The next time we come out here, there'll hopefully be an insulated panel roof on top. We absolutely cannot wait to see what this project is going to turn into.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, you've got some
Oh yeah, more prizes to give away.
the BWS voucher.
Yep, so to win a $200 BWS voucher this week, comment the words Bracken Ridge in the comments below. That's Bracken, B-R-A-C-K-E-N, Ridge, R-I-D-G-E. Comment the word Bracken Ridge, and one lucky person will win a $200 BWS voucher.
And I did say I was going to give away $200 cash holder as well. We really want you to share this video to your timeline. It helps us get traction. It helps us share the message as well. So we're going to give away $200 cash.
Okay.
Love the cash. Can't say it enough times. Cash. To one person who shares this video to their timeline and also mentions the word Merbau.
Okay.
Yeah, let's use Merbau.
Right.
M-E-R-B-A-U. If you spell it incorrectly, we don't care about that. Merbau will do. Share it to your timeline. Use the word Merbau as well in the share post. Do we need a share? Do we need the word? Yeah, we do need the word.
need the word,
Yeah, so obviously share it to your timeline. Mention the word Merbau. Make sure it's public on your timeline so we can see that you've shared it. And $200 cash. So that's a minimum of $400 that we've given away today.
100%.
Yep. I'm feeling generous still though.
Okay.
I feel like I've got another $200 in me.
Right, okay. You can always give it to me, Scott. That'll
Right.
come in really handy too.
Yeah, trust me, Vic is very well paid for what he does, and Megan, she's on $4 an hour, but don't tell Fair Work that one.
and light feed.
I'll tell you, I'll be honest, I'm coming up to 13 years of running my own business, and I believe in paying the bills. Debt-free business. All of our creditors get paid on time.
Yep.
We don't have any debt anywhere. We're very, very cautious about running a stable business so that when you give us your money, I'm giving you my assurance, and I'm looking you in the eye here that you're going to get your materials. We're going to get them to you the best way possible so that you can have a positive building experience as well.
Yep. 100% Australian made steel. That's all you're looking right behind us.
Yep.
This man won't buy anything from anywhere else. It's almost the guiding principle of his life.
I am true blue to my dinky die core. And I'll tell you what, we're seeing it in the market right now. A lot of our competitors that use Chinese and imported steel, they're waiting 6 months, 7 months, 8 months to deliver, to supply and deliver the materials for their kits. And we just don't do that. We want a Blue Scope and Lysart's #1 priority customers, which means that we get priority supply of materials.
Delivered to site in most places in Australia in under 3 weeks. If you're regional, it might push out to 4. Plenty of steel in supply. Let's build in spring. Get your home ready for summer. And an amazing deck and roof to sit underneath during Christmas, New Year's and stuff, and drink some beers, have a barbecue, and have a good time.
Now, don't forget the time is running out this year. We are right in the eye of the storm when it comes to the impending silly season. So if you want to get your project on site, ready to build before Christmas, you've got to get in touch with us now. Don't hang around, don't wait, get on it, get it moving. There are a lot of issues internally in Australia right now with lockdowns and COVID and all that sort of dirty stuff going on, where supply chains are being tested, and this run into Christmas is going to be hectic. So let's get on it now, let's get it moving and get that kit on site for you. And I promise you, we'll do our absolute best to get it there in the quickest amount of time possible with genuine Australian-made material.
Awesome. You
Now
know
my final $200.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna
Megan,
say.
how are we going to give away $200? There you go.
Ooh. Now that's putting me on the spot. How about we give $200 away to someone who comments outdoor adventure and
And says subscribed to the YouTube channel.
yes.
Outdoor Adventure, subscribe. You'll see our playlist on the Smart Kids channel where we're posting our outdoor adventures where we're out and about on site. So if you want to write there, Outdoor Adventure, subscribed, then we'll give you $200 cash as well. And make sure to go to the YouTube channel and subscribe.
And make it public.
Yep,
Yep.
so that Meg
So we
can go and
see that
check.
you actually subscribe.
Yep, no worries at all. Now Megan's going to be writing all of those entry things in the spiel for this once the live feed ends. You've got an opportunity to win up to $600 today, and we think that's pretty impressive.
Well, once again, thank you for tuning in, Australia. The number to get a hold of us is 1800-827-889. That's 1800-827-889. You can jump on our website, smartkids.com.au. We have 40,000 kits, pre-designed, pre-priced, listed on there. You can get a price for it directly. If you're happy with it, you can take it straight to cart, enter your address, enter your payment details, and you have a complete smart kit on site between 3 to 4 weeks from when you pay.
And don't forget, if you purchase it through the website, you're going to get a guaranteed check measure phone call from one of our qualified builders in the office, a tradesman, someone who's built this stuff for many, many years and intimately knows it and understands your house. Is going to call you on the phone, and we're going to talk about your order before it goes into production. So you can feel confident that purchasing through the website today doesn't mean you'll get the wrong option. If you're not sure about it, you can still do it. You can take advantage of some of the specials that we have on the website there. You can use our discount code GET5% to knock 5% straight off the website purchase. GET, G-E-T, 5 percentage symbol. That'll knock 5% straight off the website price right now if you get on it.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much once again for tuning in. We are going to do more of these as we move forward. And I'm pretty sure we're going to come out here once again and see what Mike's done with the complete instructions.
It's all right with you, Mike. We might bring a carton of beers next time, mate.
Vic, you're driving.
Hanging in the sun. Hello, mate.
Wish everyone a very happy weekend. Thank you once again for tuning in.
Thank you, guys.
See ya.